I thought the tattoo reveal, not today?
Yeah, where is the tattoo?
No, tomorrow. I got it. I went this weekend. Down, this dude, Tommy Helm, he's one of the contestants.
How big's the tattoo?
It's a good size. It's a good size.
Do I have to find it on your body?
That's part of the surprise.
I like that.
Yeah, no, he kind of worked with what I already got, but sort of, he added in, so it's sort of more sleeve-like.
Were you nervous?
Now. No, not at all.
Now, do you always look at the tattoos on the tattoo artist?
Yes, but he's not the guy who did those, though, so that's not really fair either. You know what I mean? Like, I've always wondered, is it hard as a tattoo artist to let somebody else tattoo you? Because then, you know, he's like, well, I could have probably done that one better, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But were you nervous?
Well, I was only nervous in that I went in there and I kind of had like a rough idea. And I was just like, I don't know, maybe something like this. And then.
Wait, you didn't know going in?
I kind of did, but not.
Tomorrow, Spike presents TV's first tattoo competition.
All of you claim to be the best. Prove it.
Where the stakes are high.
You're competing for $100,000. That's a down payment on a house for my wife and daughter.
And the mistakes.
I wanted it on my calf.
It's a bad looking design.
Are permanent. You don't get to be master
My clients are going to be the death of me.
without drawing some blood.
You really surprised me.
You don't have what it takes to be Ink Master.
Ink Master, hosted by Dave Navarro. An all-new series premieres tomorrow at 10 on Spike, DirecTV Channel 241.
Yeah, we are.
We are.
Dude, you know what would be really awkward?
What?
If the guy who did my tattoo was the first guy voted off Ink Master.
Oh, so wait a minute. So these guys are on the show.
Yeah.
And then they vote off the worst tattoo
Yeah,
artist.
it's like reality.
Wait, is it the worst one? Like, what happens if your guy who did your tattoo gets voted off first guy?
Yeah, and they're like, that was just the.
That guy should not.
You're
be.
not good at this,
Yeah.
actually. I don't know how you got on this TV show. That would be awkward. It's impossible, though. He's awesome.
Well, people don't realize when you go in there and they start carving up your arm, give you a tattoo,
Yeah.
you're putting a lot of confidence in that. How many people go into a tattoo parlor?
And he drew it on me. Like, he did it all freehand. There wasn't like a guide or anything. He was just like, all right, cool, let me see your arm. He drew on me for 45 minutes or something. Was just like, all right, cool, I got it. Let's go. All right, awesome. Let's go.
Well, usually what they do is they put. Spike is looking to get under viewers' skin with the series premiere of Ink Masters, first ever tattoo competition reality series. That starts tomorrow, January 17th at 10 p.m. Eastern. 10 of the nation's top tattoo artists from around the country battle it out. Permanent ink, $100,000 cash prize, and an editorial feature in the preeminent tattoo magazine, Inked, and the title of Ink Master. Seaton got his tattoo from Ink Master contestant Tommy Helm this weekend. You're going to show the tattoo tomorrow?
Yep.
How long in the chair?
4 hours. Which I think I'd maybe done like close to 3 before. I'd never got 4. That was a long time.
Dicey.
Yeah, after a while, you know, he keeps going over the same spot when they're shading things, and you're like, eeh.
Did you have a beer while it was going on?
No, I didn't.
They normally frown upon if you've had alcohol
Right.
when you go in, because then you bleed even more.
Yeah, I'm a bleeder anyway, so probably the alcohol that I've already got remaining in my system. But
So tomorrow, you unveil your 4-hour tattoo.
that's it.
What happens if the guy who inked you is the first guy off the competition? How would you feel about that?
That would be unfortunate. That would be a little awkward.
Seaton, let's talk about your tattoo. First of
Yeah.
all, can you show it to us? Here in
No,
the
I
box
can't.
score. Oh,
I can't.
What?
I'm sorry.
gotta wait till tomorrow.
Obligated yet tomorrow. Big show.
Well, I think it was Anthony in California. He brought up that it could hurt your MVD chances, but in reality, it could only help, right?
I think so. I mean, I think ultimately I did it for the show.
Yeah.
And I think that I give a lot physically to the show between the marathon.
Absolutely.
Now permanently marking my body for the good of the show. So, and it's only January still. So I
Yeah.
think I'm doing all right. I think it's gonna help.
You know how people get mom? What if you got mom ship? You know, like mothership? Like, that would be bad.
Yeah, it's
that
not
would
mothership
hurt.
related, and I don't think it's anything that Dan would find insulting.
Right.
So I think I'm all right. I think I'm good.
And
Unless
it's kind of something that you and Dan share. You've both gotten tattoos.
Yeah.
And McLovin, I want to know if you're jealous of that being like kind of another thing that Seton has with the boss. They share, they can talk about. You're kind of excluded.
No, come on.